We are now live, and I would welcome everyone to the Lancaster County Board of Commissioners Tuesday, March 23rd meeting. I am Commissioner and Chair Rick Vest. With me is Vice Chair Deb Shore, Commissioner Sean Flowerday, Commissioner Roma Amundsen, and Commissioner Krista Yoakum. Would you please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We sound so much better.
I was going to say, no, it sounded a lot
A unifying force.
different last week.
Oh, boy.
Mr. Clerk, please begin the meeting.
A copy of the Nebraska Open Meetings Act is located on the wall at the rear of the hearing room. Additionally, a copy of all written material to be discussed at today's open meeting is available from the county clerk's staff at the front of the hearing room. The material can also be viewed on the county's website at lancaster.ne.gov. Agenda item 1 are minutes. Approve the minutes of the Board of Commissioners meeting held on Tuesday, March 16, 2021.
Move approval?
Second?
We have a motion and a second to approve the minutes. Please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundsen,
Yes.
Yoakum,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Number 2 are claims. Approval of all claims processed through March 23rd, 2021.
Move approval of the claims?
Second?
We have a motion and a second to approve the claims. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundsen,
Yes.
Yoakum,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Number 3 are consent items. These are routine business items that are expected to be adopted without dissent. Any individual item may be removed for special discussion and consideration by a commissioner or by any member of the public without prior notice. Unless there is an exception, these items will be approved as one with a single vote of the Board of Commissioners. These items are approval of amendments to the following county contracts. C-20-142 with Orkin LLC Annual Services Pest Control. C-20-132 with Hallworth Inc. to provide furniture installation and related products and services. Amendments to county contracts for annual supply, microfilm supplies with the following. C-20-166 with Allen Enterprises. C-20-167 with Microfilm Imaging Systems, Inc. First Amendment, to County Contract C-19-510 with Speece Lewis Engineers for additional structural consultation services related to bridges in Lancaster County, Nebraska.
I would receive a motion.
Move approval.
Second?
We have a motion and a second to approve the consent items. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Yoakum,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundsen,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Number 4 is new business. 4A is a resolution instructing Lancaster County Public Rural Transit to apply for federal funds available under Section 5311 of the Federal Transit Act and to use said funds to provide public transportation in Lancaster County and the bordering communities of Adams, Cortland, Ceresco, Eagle, and Greenwood.
Good morning. Thank you for putting me on the agenda today. I think I know everyone here, but my name is Mitch Sump. I'm the transit manager for Lancaster County Public Rural Transit. Just a brief overview, but we are still providing transportation to the whole county plus the communities of Adams, Ceresco, Cortland, Eagle, and Greenwood. We pick up riders in the northern half of the county Monday and Wednesdays. We pick up riders in the southern half of the county on Thursdays and Tuesdays, and we alternate Fridays. Still doing it for $2 a boarding, and we ask that people have at least one boarding outside the city limits in order to reuse our program. We are still fighting the concept that this is only for seniors and low income, but we're slowly but surely improving that. We're up to 2% now of folks that don't fit into that category, which it's the first time we can say that in several years. So We've had the challenges this year, as has everyone, with the pandemic. Our ridership was up through 2019. Saw, of course, a downturn in 2020, but the folks who are still riding with us are certainly the ones who need us. We're really kind of their only option for grocery shopping, doctor's appointments, and things of that nature. I'm proud to say that we are one of a handful of transit agencies in the state that have not had to shut down due to COVID for any length of time. And not many people can claim that. I give all the credit to our drivers and to our riders. We instituted a series of guidelines and they stuck with them. And I'm very proud of what they've been able to accomplish in that. Our current budget cycle for this 2-year period, we are well below budget. I won't bother giving you the percentage because it's been skewed dramatically. The last 9 months, the Federal Transit Authority has been providing 100% of our funding. There's been no state or local match. So I could tell you the percentage, but it's nothing we did. It's just, they gave us a bunch of money and we said thank you. Today, I am requesting your permission, though, to seek funding from the Nebraska Department of Transportation for the fiscal year July 2021 to June of 2023. We're going to be requesting the amount of $216,447. That'll be split $172,000 from the FTA and an additional $44,000 and some change from Nebraska Department of Transportation. Should that be granted, which we believe it will be, of course, the local maximum match would be $44,509 over the next 2 years. That is a very slight increase over what I requested 2 years ago. And the only reason I've done any request for an increase is projected fuel costs. I'm hearing anywhere between 8 and 12% over the next 2 years over what we're currently paying. So I'll answer any questions you might have.
Commissioner Amundson.
I really don't have a question, but I just really wanted to say that this is such a valuable service, and you do such a good job, and your team does such a good job of dealing with this, and that's a really excellent program. I would move approval of the resolution.
Thank you.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any further commentary? And it was Mitch, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, for Mitch.
Question before he leaves. It doesn't have to be before the vote because it won't influence my vote.
I would just add that thank you for being here this morning and for the work that's going on there. You know, my mother recently gave up her driver's license, and she's fortunate to be in an area that has services like this. And so the $2 a trip, it's an interesting dynamic because it makes them, and she's been responsible all of her life, so it makes her feel like she's contributing, and yet it's very reasonable cost that she can afford. But she just knows the schedule and can make her trips match up with the available transportation. So this really impacts people's lives, Mitch,
Yes.
and I just appreciate it.
Oh, thank you.
Well, and my question was, while I did know that it was available more than just seniors, I think our minds, the reminder was always good, because I think our minds just go to, oh, this is a senior transit system, right? So my question was going to be, with the work that Community Action is doing right now in our rural communities regarding rental assistance, they have all this information that they can help support people with if they need to?
We've been promoting this since I took over the transit manager position 6.5 years ago.
Yeah.
We're battling a lot of years, though, where they targeted all of the advertising towards seniors to lower income, and it just kind of became ingrained in people's heads that, oh, it's for seniors or it's for, lower income individuals.
Well, and you're fighting to the idea of people that don't need it may be making multiple stops or have other business rather than
Correct.
to. So,
Yes.
well, thank you for your efforts. Anything else, commissioners? Let's do the roll.
Amundson,
Yes,
Yocum,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes,
Motion carries 5-0.
Thank you very much.
thank you, Mitch.
B is a resolution in the matter of rescinding engine braking resolutions R-3-106 and R-18-13.
I move we rescind the regulation
I second that.
or resolution.
We We have a motion to approve the rescinding of engine braking resolutions, and a second. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes,
Yocum,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. C is a resolution in the matter of authorizing the county board chair or vice chair to sign the professional services agreement supplement number 1 with Felsberg, Holt, and Ullvig.
Did you want to come forward, my friend?
Let you go on this one, and I'll speak to the next.
All right, very good. That
I
works.
move
too.
approval.
Second?
We have a motion and a second to approve this resolution. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes,
Yocum,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. D is an agreement with Felsberg, Holt, and Ullvig for on-call professional services task order supplement number 1 for NEPA services. The additional cost is not to exceed $51,688.19. The total estimated cost is $62,160.63.
Pam Dingman, Lancaster County Engineer. This is a supplemental agreement for the corridor that I have put up on the screen from approximately the intersection of Old Cheney to just south of the intersection of A Street. This environmental supplement is to add intersection improvements that the city of Lincoln has requested to the project. These improvements and the environmental work associated with them will most likely make the project unable to construct in the next budget year. We will strive to continue to push the project forward, but I just want the commissioners to all be aware that this addition, although it is the best decision for the city, for the county, and long-term for the project, it will cause a delay.
Okay, these, go ahead, Roland.
okay, does that deal with the roundabout that has been requested?
Well, Commissioner Emerson, until we have gotten the work done, we don't like to refer to the type of intersection that it is.
Oh,
And
okay,
so
okay.
It is for intersection improvements at
That's
the
our
location of 98th
How
and
you
South
will.
Street.
Intersection improvements, yeah, that's a good one. All right, very good. Well, I'm going to clarify my reference here. Did I cut someone off?
No, I'm laughing, I'm sorry.
Okay. This section, 98th Street, which I went out and drove, Pam, after your folks did that heroic effort to haul enough rock in there to get it passable after the events in February. It's highly watched, but this project is on schedule to be paved in 22? Am I remembering that right? 22, 23?
So, as I just referenced, we were hoping to be able to pave it in the next budget year.
I see.
Or possibly sooner if I could convince you as commissioners to fund it early. Just because you've said no once doesn't mean I won't ask again. But in this case, it doesn't make sense for me to ask again because the addition of this intersection will most likely push this project not from FY '22 but to FY '23,
Okay, just clarifying that.
which means it will not need funding for advanced construction.
Okay. Thank you for answering that. Anyone else here? Yeah,
Is this relatively new news?
Sadly, yes, although we requested input from the city of Lincoln for approximately 2 years, we only received this news about 6 weeks ago.
Okay. Anything else?
Is there anything we could do to expedite it?
Commissioner Shore, my office will do absolutely everything possible to expedite the project, as we do with all projects. I am not known in my professional reputation for slow walking projects. I'm known for pushing them forward, not assertively, but aggressively. And I will do this with this project, but the added environmental and the timing associated with that environmental will make it extraordinarily difficult, which is why I think we need to talk about the expectations.
Okay, Roma.
Yeah, the one thing is that it is unfortunate that we have to put it off until fiscal '23 potentially. Simply because for the last 2 to 3 to 4 years, we've talked to people along 98th Street, and we've just simply said it's going to be happening. And there was a little bit of hope at the end of the tunnel, you know, but I guess that's just the way it is.
And, you know, I have asked for funding for this road for the 7 years that I've been in office. And so as the city continues to grow, this continues to become an issue. As we continue to talk about roadway needs over the next few months, we are in danger of having another 20 to 25 miles like South 98th Street. I will say, although my team did heroic efforts, and I really appreciate their efforts, we put over 3,000 tons of rock in this corridor to stabilize the road. And it's passable, but it's still not awesome. And to continue to put that sort of effort into that many miles of road is an extraordinary burden to my organization. And so we do need to move forward with these faster.
What is the cost of a ton of rock?
Well, there's a lot of cost, a lot of different costs associated with that. I mean, what I would like to say is it's not necessarily the ton of rock, but the tons of rock associated with having 4 trucks continuously dumping rock for a 3-day period of time and a motor grader on the road. And so this road has become extraordinarily expensive to maintain.
Yeah, Deb.
We also have the deadline on the other end, which is 2025, correct?
It's 2030.
2030.
The section from A to O, we do have the deadline of 2030, or else the right-of-way reverts back to the adjacent landowners. We also have the A to O road in process. The reason we separated them is the A to O does have a much more complex environmental issue associated with the golf course and the wetlands.
Okay.
Very good.
Okay.
Well, the good news is they are on the schedule, and this won't delay their actual time on the schedule. It sounds like it may preclude efforts to move it forward quicker. Anything else? We have a motion and a second. Please call the roll.
We don't have a motion yet.
Oh,
All right.
I move that we approve the
Okay.
agreement.
Second?
We have a motion and a second. Please call the roll.
Yocum,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. E is a contract with Anderson Auto Group to provide annual supply OEM body parts and mechanical auto parts. The term of the contract is 1 year from the date of execution, with the option to renew for 3 additional 1-year terms. The cost of county is not to exceed $3,000.
Move approval.
Second?
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Amundson,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. F are contracts to provide annual supply turf fertilizer and chemicals. The contract terms are for March 5th, 2021 through March 4th, 2022 with the following. D&K Products for an amount not to exceed $112.50. Van Diesel Supply Company for an amount not to exceed $9,068.62.
Move approval.
Second?
We have a motion and a second to approve. Please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. 4G is an interlocal agreement with Dodge County for the safekeeping, care, and sustenance of pre-adjudicated juveniles at the Youth Services Center. Lancaster County will be reimbursed at the rate $300 per juvenile per day.
Move approval?
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve. Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. 4H has been pulled. Number 5 is update on COVID-19 and Lancaster County response.
I don't have anything, but I am going to invite Pat to see if she can join us on Thursday. Otherwise, we'll move on.
Number 6 is legislative update.
I don't believe I haven't heard of anything. No?
Next is public comment. Those wishing to speak on items relating to county business not on the agenda may do so at this time.
I see no one in the chamber, Dan.
Next is number 8, announcements. The Lancaster County Board of Commissioners will hold a staff meeting on Thursday, March 25th, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. in room 112 of the County City Building. The Lancaster County Board of Commissioners will hold its next regular meeting on Tuesday, March 30th, 2021 at 9 a.m. in room 112 of the County City Building. County Commissioners can be reached at 402-441-7447 or commish@lancaster.ne.gov. The Lancaster County Board of Commissioners meeting is broadcast live on Link TV City. For the rebroadcast schedule, visit lincoln.ne.gov. Meetings are also streamed live on Link TV and can be viewed on YouTube.
I move we adjourn.
Second?
We have a motion and a second to adjourn. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Amundson,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes,
Motion carries 5-0.
are adjourned. Very.